Delarite, my MVVs, welcome. Yes, so Delarite, no one saw this happening as, Oloris will describe this as the worst royal segregation ever. Yes, so the very worst. They said that the Ooni of Ife has got 2 bedrooms, okay? Like his personal bedrooms, there are 2. There is one that is meant for himself and his Oloris. There is a personal bedroom. Of course, it's expected that he will have a personal bedroom, okay, because of all the rituals and all of the things that, women cannot enter and all of those things, okay? But right now, what is going on is that Ooni of Ife is rumored to have gone to change his personal bedroom, the one that is meant for himself and his Oloris, okay? They said everything in that bedroom has been changed. They said the curtains, the painting, the furnishing, POP, everything has been removed from that bedroom. As a matter of fact, they said he ordered a new bed from Morocco and a new mattress sourced from Nigeria to fix that bedroom with the curtains and everything. That his sister and Dr. Lizzie were seen running up and down to effect this, changes in his personal bedroom. Now, while that was going on, something happened, okay? They now took the bed, okay? The bed that everybody was assuming that, Kabiyesi was going to throw away. And, for them to change a bed of an Arole Oduduwa and the mattress is a very big deal in the tradition of Ile-Ife, especially when the king is still alive. So when they removed all those things from his present bedroom and kept it by the passage, people were wondering what are they going to do with it. Everybody was concerned. Everybody was wondering. There was this speculation going around in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Nobody knew what was going on until they started renovating a spare room that is, in between Kabiyesi's 2 bedrooms, okay? Excuse me. So it was when they started renovating that bedroom, that they now, in fact, they didn't know what to make out of it. But the same bed that we were wondering, everybody was wondering, what are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with it? They say they moved it into the new bedroom that they started renovating. They moved the old curtains and everything back there. That was when they found out that Kabiyesi had made up his mind that he was going to take Oloris that way, and so that he would not have to share the same bedroom with them and Olori Naomi. They say no one saw it coming. The palace had been unusually quiet for this because of the, immunity removal. But that calm was deceiving. Beneath the surface, something monumental was brewing, and when the news finally broke, it hit like thunder. The Ooni of Ife had made a final decision about his living arrangement, and this time it was not just a shift in logistics, it was a statement, a bold one, and it shook the Oloris to their very core, every one of them. Yes, so even Oletik has not been talking. Oletik is just there quiet, like she does not want to say anything or to express the way she's feeling and all of that. But this one, they say this one really touched her. It started when people noticed that construction workers and decorators were frequently seen near the royal wing, not outside, not in the guest quarters, but in the most sacred part of the palace, the Ooni's personal chambers. At first, no one thought much of it. After all, palaces are, always evolving, okay? As in, palace is always evolving. But then whispers that the Ooni had ordered a complete renovation of his bedroom, not just, minor changes. Everything was being stripped down and replaced. The bed, symbolic and sacred, had been dismantled and moved out quietly in the middle of the night. Curtains, rugs, scent diffusers, furniture, everything was out. A brand new bed said to be custom ordered from Morocco, one fit for royalty and anointed in ancient oils had arrived. And that was just the beginning. The Ooni of Ife had decided to recreate his entire space and not just for comfort. As the news slowly made its way across the palace, no one dared ask why, but behind closed doors, some of the staff whispered that Queen Naomi's recent visit had triggered a turning point in Kabiesi's heart. And when the decision was finally made public within palace circle, it wasn't the new bedroom that shocked everyone, it was the arrangement. The only renovated bedroom, the one with the Moroccan bed and golden light, the one that bore the new scent of jasmine and cider wood. That bedroom would no longer be shared. That bedroom was now exclusively reserved for Olori Naomi. Welcome back to my channel. It's Sugar Delarama. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the South Estelle and the Royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. Share, do well, my people. If you're here to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification bell and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. They said the other Oloris would no longer share that space. The king had instructed that the, larger adjoining room beside his main chamber, previously a conference space used for private meetings, should be transformed into the second royal bedroom. That room was to be where all other Oloris, Ebony Blow, Ikpi, Oletik, and every other person, would rest, would now stay if they want to share company with Kabi. When the workers finished and the finishing were moved in, everything changed. At first, the Oloris didn't know what the renovation meant. They thought it was an upgrade for all, but when the final setup became clear that Queen Naomi alone would share the king's bedroom and they were to move to the secondary room, the heartbreak came like a flood. But my question is that why is it be Ikpi, Gospel, and Ebony heartbroken? If I don't know what they would do to change the decision of the Ooni of Ife, you should not even worry yourself about that, because at the end of the day, you may not really have access to that bedroom as much as possible, because once immunity is removed, the man, you may still be wife to the Ooni of Ife, like orally and all of that, but from the heart, the man may not invite you as much as to that bedroom. So why bother yourself? They say blow. Ebony locked herself in the room. Those who saw her said she sat by her dressing mirror for hours, staring blankly, trying to make sense of it all. Ikpi tried to be strong. She tried to hold herself, chin up, saying, it's okay, it's just a room. But even she eventually broke down when she realized that this wasn't just about a room. It was about statue. It was about love. It's about only choosing one over the other. That Oloris cried their eyes out over what has been going on. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.